Hello there, friends, and welcome to my video. I am Mickey B. Have we met? If not, it's nice to meet you, and if we have, it's always good to see you again. Today, I want to share with you a product that I definitely needed, and I was glad that they contacted me to share this product with you because I know I'm not the only one. The company that I'm talking about is LAANPOLE, and they reached out to me because they wanted me to experience their 4-in-1 pool skimmer net set. Now, this is something that I definitely needed because I do have an in-ground pool. It's pretty large. It's a 30,000 gallon pool that needs to be cleaned on a weekly basis. And this kit that they shared with me, it comes with everything that you need to get your pool clean and to do a good job actually cleaning it. It just made everything easy. This net was the nicest net set or pool net set that I've ever received. I've bought some in the past, but they didn't even look this fancy. I like the color scheme, but more importantly, I liked how they work. Now, I'm unboxing this as we speak, and I'm sharing you everything that comes with this kit. And like I said, it includes everything that you need. But first and foremost, I just want to say thank you to LAANPOLE for reaching out to me to share this item with you guys, because hopefully somebody else out there may benefit from owning this piece of equipment as well. This 4-in-1 pool kit comes with a 12-foot pole, and it is made out of aluminum. So it's designed specifically for efficient pool cleaning. The pole is made of heavy-duty aluminum construction, and it ensures durability and corrosion resistance, making it perfect for all types of pool types, fountains, and ponds. And that's important because sometimes these poles start to show corrosion on them if you leave them out, especially when there's chemicals in the water. It comes with a heavy-duty pool net, a fine mesh leaf skimmer net, and it also comes with a pool hook. So if you have to hook anything out of the pool, like toys or pool equipment, anything like that, or maybe even a person, you can use that to pull it out of the pool. This heavy-duty pool net is useful because it easily collects leaves, of course, insects, and floating debris while maintaining crystal clear water. It's also equipped with a non-slip foam on the pole, which makes it very comfortable and easy to hold in your hand. And it has nice flap locks that help to lock the pole in position. Now, this was one of the things that I really liked about it, because as you adjust it, you can adjust it three or four different ways. I'll show you, or you'll see in the video, all the different ways you can adjust this to get different lengths, because you don't always need the 12 feet. And I like that about it. But more importantly, when you adjust it with those flap locks, they hold really tight, so you don't have to worry about that adjustment changing or sliding and readjusting on itself, because the flap locks don't give a secure hold. They give a very secure hold, and I was really pleased with that. The pole adjusts freely from a length of 3 feet to 12 feet. So again, anywhere within that measurement, you can adjust that pole. So if you just needed something short, you could do that. And that is definitely a great feature for this pole, because the one that I have now is just one long length. And sometimes, it's almost, if you don't pay attention, you could bust a window open or something, because it's so long, you forget how long it is. So to be able to slide it in so you're not in the situation where you could potentially break something, that's definitely a wonderful feature to have. And then the heavy duty pool net, it's really got a great material, a great mesh lining in it. It's a fine lining, and then it's another lining, and the two of them together really help to pick up pretty much anything from leaves to rocks to anything that's in your pool that needs to come out. You can really get it with this net, and I like that about it as well. And I'll tell you, the length to be able to adjust it to 12 feet is wonderful. And in case So one might wonder why. Well, the real benefit for me, aside from being able to reach down in a deep pool, it's also wonderful because if you're on one side of the pool and you don't want to keep walking around to clean it, to scoop up debris, you can just stretch it because it's going to be wide enough for you to stand on one side and stretch it all the way to the left, so you can pretty much clean your pool in half the time. Now this equipment, once I unboxed everything, it was very easy to put it together, to assemble it, because everything kind of popped into each other. You just mash down the buttons, pop one out and pop another one in, or screw one on and screw one off depending on how it attaches. But there's nothing complicated about putting it together or using it. And using it was a breeze once I got everything together. This set was definitely one that I needed because it was certainly an upgrade from what I currently have. The one that I currently have, that pole actually broke. And it only had one way to adjust it. And it was such an old pole that I couldn't even unscrew the pole to actually adjust it. So it was always one full length. And that's probably why it broke. So I have them laid side by side so you can see the obvious upgrade between the two. So as you can see, an upgrade was definitely needed. Here's a comparison to my existing one where the original pole broke off. And then the new pool cleaner that I just received, that is a million times better. And what I like about it is it has flexibility and a little bounce in the pole, so it doesn't feel like it will break very easily. Nice sturdy net material. It has the thin netting on one side and the thick netting on the other side that you can see here. And it feels very sturdy in my hand, especially with these clips right here where you can adjust the different heights is wonderful. So if you don't need the full length all the time, like in this one, then you can adjust it down to a really short length, which is wonderful. And these seals, once you clamp it, it's so super tight, it's not going to slide out. And then the cushioning and the handles feels really amazing. So all in all, definitely an upgrade, definitely a winner. The only downside is I couldn't connect this pole. There was one thing that did not work for me, and I was kind of disappointed, but when I'm actually vacuuming the pool, I was hoping to be able to use the pole to attach to my vacuum attachment, because that's where I really could benefit from the fact that the pole doesn't readjust on itself. But unfortunately, that pole did not fit with my vacuum attachment. So that was kind of disappointing because I would have loved to have been able to use that pole for everything. But because of that, I still have to use my existing pole that I vacuum with to vacuum, and then I can just use the new pole, the LAANPOLE pole, to use the nets and the skimmer and the hook. But I don't know if that's intentional or if it should fit, or I don't know that they guarantee that it will fit with every attachment, because obviously it didn't work with my vacuum attachment. But that did not change the fact that I think this is a great product. And like I said, I used it a couple times. I enjoyed using it. I used the skimmer a few times to see how nicely it can get those little tiny pieces that might not be picked up in the net, or that might flow through the net, the heavy duty net. The skimmer net is, the measurements are 11.5 inches by 17.5 inches. And those are great for getting those little teeny tiny things right off the top of the water. And I was happy with the result of that. And then the pool hook with the telescoping rod is just a great combination to have, because there are many uses, I'm sure, that you can find outside of just pool toys and pool equipment that you may need that to get something out of your pool. Because at the end of the day, between the two nets and the hook, you have everything you need to get a nice clean pool and to scoop up anything that might be in that pool using the net if that was necessary. I enjoyed using this pool net because it was very easy to use. It was very sturdy. It had a great ability to just scoop up whatever was in there and do a good job of not leaving anything behind. So this made cleaning the pool a little bit more enjoyable, especially for something that you don't want to do but you have to do every week. So I did get some enjoyment out of it because it's so, again, so comfortable in your hand with the foam cushion and the way that you can adjust the length to make it longer or shorter. It made handling that pool a lot more enjoyable, if I could use that word, even though I hate doing it every week. So I hope you guys enjoyed finding out about this great product, this 4-in-1 pool and heavy duty net set. Thank you to LAANPOLE for contacting me to send me this product and give it a real honest review. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and hopefully someone out there can benefit from it and find out about this great product and try it for yourself. They sent me a 12-foot pole. They do have a 16-foot pole option if you do have a larger pool. I will leave the link to this product in the description box. It is available on Amazon. It didn't take long for me to receive it, and as you saw, it came shipped very securely. Nothing was broken, and it was a box inside of a box, so they took great care in shipping it out to ensure that you would receive a properly working, unbroken product. So again, check the description box for the link to this product. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please thumbs up the video if you like this type of content, and please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. On that note, I'll say goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.